everybody. Welcome back to the Half Hour of Power. I am Joe. Brandon is here.
Yo, yo, Joe. What do you know?
Hey, Brandon, how you doing? You having a good week?
Yeah, having a good week. Busy, but having a good week. All these movies coming
Busy.
out, so
Oh,
trying to keep up on everything.
yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff coming out, but this just came out.
What's that?
This article. It didn't just come out. It came out in the past week or so. But we are gonna talk about this for a little bit, and this will be part of our new segment where we just talk a little bit about some movie news that we see during the past week. And we will try doing that out for a while. Well, we'll probably keep doing it. We always kind of do that and pepper that within the regular shows that we do where we talk about movies. So now we'll just kind of, yeah, we'll try that out. Brandon, you saw the Blair Witch Project when it came out.
Yeah.
Hmm. What'd you think?
Um, it suckered me in because I thought it was a real life
It
event.
suckered you in?
Yeah, it suckered me in.
Okay. Well, you and a lot of other people were suckered in. Did you travel out there to Maryland to try and find the lost kids like a lot of people actually did?
No,
So you
I,
were not suckered in. So,
no, I took it like it was real, like this really happened, and they found the film, and I'm like, oh great, they about to show, this film. And I thought these people was really missing, that they never found these people. So I was
yeah.
like, I gotta go see it. I didn't travel across country to go to the woods to go find them. No,
Yes, people actually did that, Brandon. They did that.
well, they're more extreme than me.
Well, they're like those people that are upset and had to go seek mental help because they couldn't really go to Pandora. They're right there with those people. That's real too, Brandon. People were really upset and depressed about not being able to go to Pandora. They called that the blue sickness. I don't know what this Blair Witch sickness was called, but
The
those are
blue.
real things.
Are you for real? You talking about
Yes.
Avatar?
Of course I am. Why are people seeking mental help because they can't go to Avatar? And why are people and I think it you can forgive the people for the Blair Witch a little bit more because this Blair Witch is actually considered the first or one of the first films that was heavily marketed on the internet, that really made use of the internet. That probably is the very first viral thing to be on the internet, besides the stuff that Paul Thomas was doing. That's probably the that's probably the first viral thing on the internet. And if you don't know what I mean there, go back and listen to Jesus Christ Superstar. We found out Brandon is a huge Paul Thomas fan since he's I got him to react. But anyway, this article comes out about how they are going to do Blair Witch again. So we thought we'd talk about this here. Are you ready, Brandon?
I'm ready. Let's see what this. Who's this by? Who wrote this article? Screen Rant.
This one, oh no, this one is in the Hollywood Reporter, so this will probably be fairly decent.
Oh, okay.
Whereas Screen Rant, they would have written it with crayons, but we'll see. I mean, who knows? So the Hollywood Reporter, hopefully, is better. You ready?
I am ready.
Here it goes. There it is, everyone. There it is. The original Blair Witch team reacts to not being involved in the new movie. It is bittersweet. And they say that they haven't talked to any of them.
So they talked to that.
Brandon, are they obligated to talk to any of them?
How come they're not?
Is Lionsgate and Blumhouse obligated to talk to any of them?
I mean, I would. I mean, they might want him to come back as a cameo or something. You know.
Apparently not. I hear you. Decency would dictate, yeah, they should talk to them. They have to offer them jobs in it. No, but you could at least talk to the original team
Yeah, I don't.
behind the movie if you're going to remake it. They're
Right.
calling this what would they call? I don't know. Is this supposed to be a remake? Not sure. But I did not know this. I didn't know this part that these guys were not involved at all in any way,
Uh,
according to this, with the Blair Witch 2. I did not remember that. I remember seeing the Blair Witch 2 and thinking, this sucks. What
Blair
about
Witch
you? Did
2,
you see the Blair Witch 2?
yeah, it sucked really bad
Yeah, so.
because it didn't make any sense. Like you didn't need a sequel to the Blair Witch. It just should have left it where it was at. But
Well,
they
I mean,
kept
some
doing
of the things they were talking about for the making another Blair Witch movie seemed interesting, but none of the things they were talking about is what happened.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
so, I mean, it was a mini Blair Witch spin-offs after the original movie. You know, they did like almost like a prequel to Blair Witch itself, talking about how the legend started. They did do a movie like that, but to me, I think they just should have just kept it where it was at, kept it as a cult classic as it is, and not try to build off of it. And they don't say remakes anymore; they say reimagining now.
Yeah. Yeah. Reimagining, reboot.
Yeah.
So here we are. We have a quote from Ben Rock, the production designer of the 1999 found footage hit. He says this is really a bittersweet. They did not involve us in. I think it's happened twice now. The original creators were overlooked. Other people were brought in, all of whom were good. But neither one of the sequels connected with the audiences the way they wanted to. So that's really exciting. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great?
No, it's not. To me, it's a little bit unfair. It's like my creation, and I at least would think that you will, ask for my input. Even though I'm not on the film or helping you direct the film or anything like that. But you know, what made you guys come up with this story? What made you guys do the thing you did? Because it was like the first who did this. Well, not the first, but they brought back the documentary horror
Yeah,
genre.
it really catapulted the found footage genre.
Well, I mean, you got Cannibal Holocaust. That was kind of the same thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, Cannibal Holocaust did not catapult it the way the Blair Witch did. Because after the Blair Witch, there was like found footage this, found footage that. Blumhouse, if I remember this correctly, actually started with Paranormal Activity,
Yeah, yeah.
which
It was one of their first, one of their
which is a
big first ones.
sucky movie.
Oh, there's a ton. Well, depends on which version you look at.
I'm talking about the original Paranormal Activity sucks.
No, I'm talking about the original version of the Paranormal Activity. It was two versions of it because they had two
It
alternate.
sucked.
It didn't suck that bad.
The theatrical version of Paranormal Activity sucked.
It was okay.
No, it wasn't. It sucked. It had a nice premise. The execution sucked. Whereas this Blair Witch, the execution is good, spot on, very well done. The Paranormal Activity sucked. You're gonna want us to do the Paranormal Activity now.
No.
I think we should because it sucked.
No. Why do you do this?
Do it.
Why do you do these things to me?
You did this to me. You brought it up.
I didn't bring up Paranormal Activity.
Well, you said it was good, and it's not. But
I didn't say it was good. I said it was. God. Oh God.
We're We're gonna have to do that now, Brendan. But anyway, let's go. Let's look a little bit more into the article.
All right. Mm.
Here's a radical idea. You could try putting the project into the hands of the original team that made it.
Yeah, why don't they do
Yes.
that? Why don't they do that?
I have no idea. I don't know why they wouldn't say that. The team that actually has the entire franchise plan to reinvent it, it could be them. No. Joshua Leonard, who is one of the film's three leads, alongside Heather Donahue and Michael Williams, posted up on Instagram about his frustrations. He learned the planned new movie from a friend who sent a screenshot of a media report that used a still of Leonard as the main image. I'm so proud of our little punk rock movie, and I love the fans who keep the flames burning, Leonard wrote. But at this point, it has been 25 years of disrespect from the folks who pocketed the lion's share, pun intended, of the profits from our work, and that feels icky and classless. Exactly. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Now, there may be another side to this that we don't know about, but we can only talk about what is out there that we can find. And the Hollywood Reporter, that's what we have right now. So, yes, I don't know. What do you think?
I just believe they should leave it in the original director's hands.
Yeah,
We,
bring those
we,
back. So, yeah, those
because
guys,
we've seen
Mayrick and
it before.
Sanchez.
We've seen it before. You
Yeah,
know, if you look at like the Donner cut, if they would have left, Richard Donner to continue doing the Superman movies, you know, they I'm not saying that they're bad, but they didn't have to call him back to actually do a Richard Donner cut. Same thing that they did with Zack Snyder, where everybody wanted the Snyder cut of Justice League. You know, to me, I see all these. Everybody's trying to reboot or reimagine older hit movies that did well, and they try to redo it to capture more audience, more money, but they're do something original. And if you're not, give it to the director who done it, because to me, it's their passion, it's their baby. That's what they did, you know.
yeah. It's like Blumhouse did. They did their own thing. They did Paranormal Activity.
Now somebody said, "Oh, well, I want to redo or reimagine paranormal activity." Then they have uproar about that. Well, no, that's our baby, that's our starter, da 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 da. And I love Bloomhouse. Don't get me wrong, you know, but I do know they made a lot of good movies.
How many good ones?
For
What are they?
Finesse, Cabin in the Woods. Uh oh, I had to shot.
That's okay.
I had to shot myself.
That's all right.
Now I gotta find what the one I was looking for. They did the Cabin
That's
in the Woods, right?
did they?
I think I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, leave comments and let me know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. Oh. Now you gotta find a list, Brandon. Just a list of Blumhouse movies, right?
Well, they got a lot of movies. I'm just looking for the particular ones that I know.
Which ones?
Oh, crap. There we go. Blumhouse production. All right. Well, I know Five Nights at Freddy. That was one.
That's it?
No. I said that's one. Uh,
Okay, so here's some. Paranormal Activity, of course, Insidious, The Purge, Unfriended, The Gallows, Split, Get Out, Happy Death Day,
Amityville, The Awakening,
Halloween, How Much They Hate Us All,
and
The
Artist
Invisible Man, The Black Phone. So yeah, there's some good stuff there.
Insidious.
But there's also
First one. First one.
the
Not
Halloween.
yeah. Oh, and Megan.
Shame on them. And Megan, that was probably the best one.
I like. What about Five Nights at Freddy? That was good.
No, I've
You didn't
not
like
seen it.
Freddy? You should
But
watch.
well, someday. Someday. But um I uh I don't know. This is kind of I just don't understand this type of stuff.
It.
How do you not go and talk to these guys? The original team behind that? Um Mayrick and Sanchez. How do you not go talk to those guys? I mean, I remember when the Blair Witch came out, those guys said they liked these shows like Sightings and Unsolved Mysteries and In Search of, where, they kind of wanted to make something like that, and they made the Blair Witch out of that. If
Oh,
I
Chris.
understood Paranormal Activity, if I remember right, when that came out, those guys, they're obviously inspired by the Blair Witch. How do they not go and talk to those guys? I mean, and we don't know. Is this all Lionsgate? Is this Blumhouse that's not going to talk to them? We just don't know those things. There's a lot of stuff we don't know.
I'll just tell you, yeah, because I mean, to be honest,
But
it's
I
always
just,
the major studios. So
yeah, but I mean, you think Blumhouse is so big now? They're all just like, well, we're not gonna talk to those guys.
yeah, because they did, they did Exorcist Believer, so they're way up there now.
No, they did
Well,
Exorcist Believer. They're way down there now.
no, no,
They're
not in their book.
garbage.
No, not in their book. They believe that since they
Garbage.
did The Exorcist
They have
Believer,
destroyed Halloween
that's why they think they're on top.
and they destroyed Believer. But they understand that they destroyed Believer because they fired that no talent hack David Gordon Green.
Well, they hired him.
Well, they fired him from Believer. He's been fired. He's not making the sequel.
They should have fired him after he
So,
did.
do you think they're going to hire David Gordon Green to redo the Blair Witch? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll just have to keep looking at this and see what happens. Maybe these things they're posting on social media, the original people, will get them to go, yeah, maybe we should say something. Maybe if they just appeared and can get residuals from the new movie also. I don't know. That's just,
Oh wait, ain't it copyrighted?
well, Lionsgate bought out Artisan in like 2003 or something like that, and Artisan
That would
distributed
have,
Blair Witch.
but they still get the rights to the script, right?
I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. It's going to be incredible. Whatever it is, it'll be incredible. Um, I don't know. Just this disrespect to the original creators keeps going. Just keeps going.
Yeah, that's a shame. I
But I'll
mean,
tell you this, Brandon.
yeah.
If we remade Paranormal Activity, we would make it good.
Oh, we make it the greatest movie ever.
Since it sucks.
It don't suck that bad.
It sucks pretty hard, Brandon. I mean, that's a pretty terrible movie, Paranormal Activity. It's pretty bad.
It has its ups and
It's like,
I mean,
it's,
it's slow.
it's,
It's slow in the
it's,
beginning. It is
it's
slow in the
pretty
beginning.
slow, the whole movie. It's a pretty sucky movie. You got your main character who's an idiot. The man is a total idiot moron. Yes, he is. Yes. Yes, he is. You don't think so?
It was his wife.
No, he was a moron. Come on, demon. Come out here and fight me. Fight me, demon. Come on, demon. Fight me. Come on, demon.
He was showing how ludicrous she was acting. Like,
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. But we'll get more into that when we do that movie. he thinks I forgot. Well, we're gonna do
I
it.
actually thought you did.
All right. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this, like we're keeping an eye on the Crow info, and we'll talk to you when more stuff come out. But Brandon, what should people do if they like what we're doing?
If you like what we do, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow us on Spotify and iTunes.
All right. We'll talk to you all next time.
Later, guys.